This is a 1976 Harley Davidson SX 125, and I'm purely guessing at it's a 76 because that's what they told me. I never actually looked. Dan, should we look?
Yeah.
Hey.
Look, what does it say?
6? Oh, wait. What is that?
Did it smudge out the last number?
It did. Look.
Wait, really?
It did. Look. See if you can tell.
I think that is a 6.
Do it from a different angle so it's not upside down and backwards. Oh, dang it. This is a 1975 Harley Davidson SX 125, and it is in immaculate condition. It just hasn't run in, I don't know, 30 some years. Actually, I saw a tag over here. Let's look at that. 1982, 1983. That's 42 years ago. This thing hasn't run in 42 years.
I mean, they could have been driving it out of inspection. You don't know.
Nobody
Could be
ever.
40 years.
Nobody ever rides bikes out of inspection.
Nobody.
Guaranteed. If that's what the sticker says, that's when it was. No, honestly, I don't know when the last time the bike was fired up, but it sounds like it very well could have been sometime in the 80s. Anyway, this thing is a super awesome. Dude, we're at 1,368 miles. Look at this. The original key fob.
That's cool. What is that?
So then it's leather. Open this up.
I love it already.
And you can put your other keys in it, and then they don't flop around and bang and stuff. The switch housings are all intact. Switches all work. Of course, we're not going to have battery. Headlight, marker lights, all intact and nice. Clutch lever, brake lever. That throttle's a little sticky and is all intact. Fender's a little dinged up here. We got a twisted fender. This is a 125cc two-stroke, air-cooled, street legal. Oh my.
Uh-oh.
I bet that didn't vibrate anything loose. Look at that.
Is that the whole fender vibrating?
Yeah. But look how intact it is, man. This is a beautiful bike, man. Holy. And, hold on. Hold on here. We got 2 boxes of stuff, and I don't know what we have. Oh, a tail light lens. I don't want to take it out for fear of breaking it. Those things are probably like hen's teeth to find. Harley Davidson two-stroke lubricant.
AMF lubricant.
Look how that was printed. How awesome is that? Dude, that is so cool.
You think this is rebottled lubricant that they were using on their bowling alley machines?
Maybe. Bowling pin oil. There's side panels. These things are beautiful. Airbox. It's like we have a turn signal flasher and a coat hanger. And we have a mirror. And we have another taillight. They might have just been collecting parts.
This stuff is too immaculate. There's no way this bike didn't run since the 80s.
Oh, man. Okay, so this is, like, it looked like it would be like the regulator rectifier. But what it is the regular rectifier goes on this, and then this is the cooling fins for that. This is what I'm really excited for.
The binder.
Okay, so the reason I thought this was a 1976 is because this bike back in May of 1976 was raffled off at a local fire company benefit raffle. And where we went to pick it up, her grandmother won it, and it has been in their family ever since then. And apparently it was new when they got it, but we got the parts catalog along with it, and we got a 75 and a 76 owner's manual, just in case we need, so it's right and wrong. Oh, we also have a picture, a note, a handwritten note that was in here, handwritten by the grandmother when she won the bike. So it looks like in 2004, they bought 2 turn signals and a lens from a place in Illinois. So that was 20 years ago. And in 2006, they bought a taillight assembly. Well, maybe it was sitting around, and these are the original. Oh, here's the mirror. Goes on the left. Clutch perch there. So, like, I would say this is the original stuff. And then, they're plastic and the chrome's peeling and stuff like that.
Oh, so they hung on to everything.
They hung on to everything. Have some replacements on here.
What are we doing with the bike, Craig?
Oh, we're going to get it running. Our goal for the bike is we want to get it put back together. We want to get it running. We want to get it cleaned up a little bit. And then it is going to move from the storage unit into one of the family members' garages. And she is really excited to be able to ride it. So that's our goal.
You already check off one of those boxes. It's already pretty clean.
I know. I guarantee it'll go back cleaner than it is now. Okay, so Where do we start, Dan? We got a key.
Step one.
Step one, we got a key. This is a oil injected bike because here we have an oil fill right here. And then that comes down and underneath the tank. Dan, down here. Hey there.
Hello.
See this right here? Yeah, right there. That's your oil tank. And then that comes down here and is getting injected into the bottom of the crankcase. Then we have a metal fuel tank. I guess there's no time like the present.
For those that don't know, Craig is trying to open the tank. He wasn't just stretching.
What? Wait, I thought I'd just grab it and it would open and it didn't. Why won't that open?
Uh-oh. Maybe it needs some of that AMF lubricant.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, my grip strength isn't what it used to be, but this has me a little concerned. Either that gasket was super tight or this thing is going to be super bad.
What, does your wife open up the pickle jars? Come on.
Oh, absolutely not.
Get that thing. Oh! I was about to tell you to run that under hot water.
Just give it a tap on the side of the counter. Oh. All right.
Uh-oh. I like the sound of that. Whoa! Oh, what happened in there? Oh, I feel like I'm gonna catch something just looking in there too long.
Man, there's gas in there, or what used to be gas.
All right, well, there's a little something in there. How's it smell?
Awful.
Awful.
All right, we gotta get that out. And we gotta get this tank soaking. And we gotta get this here lubricated a little bit. Oh yeah, okay, that works a lot better. Let's lift this bike up in the air a little bit and kind of. Dan, how do you pronounce this? Dellort.
Delort? Hopefully it's not a Chinese carburetor.
No, it's Italian.
It's Italian? Greg doesn't know at the end of that.
Dorado.
Delorto. It's a Delorto. Hey.
It's running Pirelli tires.
Pirelli tires. Mwah.
Of course, we got drum brakes and a rim lock.
It's Harley Davidson like a finely baked pizza.
Fender brace. There's a front fender brace.
Not that front fender though. I don't know what they're doing here.
Is it possible they have front fenders on backwards? I think the front fender's on backwards.
I think you're onto something, yeah.
This pipe is beautiful, man. The paint's hardly even off of it. Not a ding in it. Chrome shield, heat shield. Oh, check this out. The shifter says Harley Davidson. Oh, but look, they got this mark too.
Harley Davidson?
AMF Harley Davidson.
Dang, AMF Harley was stamping everything they put on here.
What other cool stuff do we have? Oh, the kicker's marked Harley too.
They're marking everything Harley, like all their little pieces.
Okay, so this cable here splits off. Our throttle cable comes down to this union, and then this one pulls these two. One goes over here to the slide of the carburetor. The other one comes down here and runs the oil pump, and that adjuster is broken. That stinks. What else do we got? Super clean swing arm, super clean frame. Seat is intact. It's coming apart here a little bit, but it's not torn. Boy, that color. Whee! Drum brake in the rear. Fairly decent chunk of aluminum here for a brake stay. Dude, this thing, like, the paint's not even worn off. Okay, so date of manufacture was March of 1975. So yeah, this is probably a 1975 year model.
Wouldn't that make it a 76? Isn't that usually how those go?
If it would have been after like June or so, I would say it's probably a 76. I don't know. Somebody in the the comment section could probably fill us in there a little bit on these Harleys when they would have switched.
Watch them Freudian slips there, Craig.
Spring operated chain tensioner and guide. That shifter has never been bent. Snap ring holding the kickstand on. Okay, so we gotta get that tank drained. Here on the carburetor, I did notice we have some old electrical tape wrapped around the throttle cable here. So that's telling me the throttle cable is not sitting into the top of the carb the way it should. So this is supposed to be up here like that. So maybe a zip tie or something will fix that. So next step is we drain the tank and we get the tank soaking. Let's get the seat off. We do have compression.
This thing does turn, right?
Okay, off. Thank goodness.
There you go.
Hey, we got compression. So we need to get a battery. We need to get the tank drained and get that soaking. We also need to get the carburetor pulled and get the carburetor soaking. Okay, seat off. Let's get the seat off here. That is going to be these. Oh, here's the question. Is this going to be metric or standard? If you have a guess, put it down below. Dan, you have to tell me your guess.
Well, you said it was made in Italy, so I'm gonna guess metric. Or did they?
It is metric.
Metric Harley Davidson.
Trigger warning, trigger warning. I wonder, do you know what would be cool, Dan?
Tell me what would be cool.
If I could take this seat over to the guy that did the Honda seat and get this fixed for.
Well, we never showed off the Honda seat yet. But yeah, why not?
Why not, he says.
Honda seat coming up in the next XR video.
Okay, so what else do we got up here? We got, I see an ignition coil, flasher relay, ignition module, main fuse, battery, spark plug. We got the key, switches. All right, hold on. Let's do stuff, Dan. Okay, so we know it's free. We're gonna check spark. So we know we have compression, and we know we have a carburetor. Why is this all taped up? This is where we open the can of worms.
I don't know, Craig. I think there's a reason why they had that wrapped up.
I know, but you seeing what I'm seeing? Look at this.
I think you're unleashing something that was meant to be contained.
Can't have that.
Oof.
Look up here. I don't even know what this is, but looks like we need to investigate it.
Can it be replaced?
Yeah. Oh, look. This was pinched and melted. Oh, man, melted's not good. There, that's what we got to make one of these now. Okay.
Easy.
Okay, so let's suck the stuff out of the tank. How's that sound? And then we'll pull the tank. We'll get the cleaner in the tank, and then I will start working at spark. That's what I originally said. I'm easily sidetracked. Thing. All right, move. There we go. That comes off nice and easy.
There we go.
Just like that cockwork. Cleaned up. Nice. Okay, so here's our oil tank, the horn. We got some connectors. Let's see, let's pull this carburetor off next and get that soaking. Yeah, big chunky slide.
What the heck?
No float bowl screws. See that? No float bowl screws. Everything's just held on by this. And the float bowl drops all off. All right. So we need to get this to soak. That is the next step. Okay, we're going to need some more water. We got that heating up. We have our tank soaking. Now what? Let's get this carburetor torn apart so we can get that thing soaking. So this is the main jet holder. Also is the bolt that holds the float bowl on. See, there's your main jet and that side. Ugh. Oh, yo, check this out. That's not good. That's not what you want.
You mean it's not supposed to be like that?
It's not supposed to be like that. Here's another thing I don't like. That O-ring, oh geez, that thing is hammered. Let's get this thing apart a little bit. Okay, so our threads are no bueno for a pilot jet. Shoot, okay. Let's see, maybe we can salvage something here. It's crooked. All right, oh, that's poo stinky. Let's grab a rag quick so we can not lose all of our parts. Trying to get that inner circle here loose, or else it just wants to fold and break. Okay, we're making progress. This is slowly but surely. But if you notice, we're higher on this side than we are on this side.
Uh-oh.
We're good. That popped it loose. Okay, that wasn't nerve-wracking at all with the camera facing me. Then we let it do stuff.
Craig.
Hey Dan, I'm putting this battery together.
No, you're not. You're cleaning the frame of the bike.
Oh man, look how this thing is cleaning up. Like night and day, day and night.
It's like dirty night and night. It's because it's all black.
There we go. Now we got a battery sitting in here. That should be good. I had it on the charger for a few nights. And I have another battery for this on the charger right now. But we just want to see if we have spark. All right, here we go.
Here we go.
Key on. Hey, I got a light up here. I got lights. Hey, we got a you didn't say, hey, we got a headlight.
I mean, sorry about that. You said, hey, we got lights, and I saw the headlight on, so I thought you kind of knew. Is that a high beam? That's a horn.
A horn and a high beam. Oh, engine stop. Good thing I saw that. Okay, anywho, keys on. Let's see what we got here at the sparky bit. Oh!
Nice, healthy spark.
Yeah, but look how the engine moves back and forth. That is a nice, healthy spark.
Oh, that's not just the whole bike moving?
No.
Craig, don't you have a carb to put back together or something?
Shoot, yeah, I do, you're right. I mean, but how can you not, right? Thing's gonna look like new when somebody actually cleans it. What were we doing? Carburetor. This jet, if you remember from a couple minutes ago, was sitting cattywampus down in that hole. And if you look down in that hole somehow, some way, you will see that the thread is a little messed up. So when I try putting this jet in, it doesn't want to start straight. Everything just wants to go crooked. Let me get my thread pitch gauge. We'll see what thread pitch it is and maybe we can fix it. I wish the damage was on the jet side of things. Now, do we have the right tap? Nice. Yes!
Got it?
Got it. Look, it's nice and straight.
There we go.
Everything's looking good.
All's right with the world.
Dude, that wasn't pleasant. I didn't want to have to try to find one of these just because, or find a whole new carb body just because that was messed up.
Oh, you mean you can't just get those at the AMF card store?
Right, I'm not walking into the Harley dealer.
Yeah. We're talking about, Craig. These are the same carburetors they use on their bowling machines.
Yeah, right. Okay, we're just cleaning this all up the best we can because, again, it's not like we're running down to the Harley store and getting a carb kit for this bike. What's next here, Dan? Whatever we find in the container.
You tell me.
There's our mixture screw.
There it is.
Tip is pretty clean. And 1 1/4. Where's my unpluggers? I finally broke down and started using these. A nice fella sent me some, and I won't lie, they are handy. There we go. Now we're getting some life out of that.
Because you broke down and used the proper tools.
I'm using the tweezers because it makes me look fancy.
As opposed to using what? Your teeth?
My fingers. Richner's in place. Fueling's in place. Okay, all is looking well with the carburetor. Now, one thing we do need to do. This air boot is as dry as it can be. So we need to get this heated up in order for it to go on to here. Let's clean this up because the next thing we're going to need to do, I believe, is make an air cleaner.
Make
Make
out of...
hopefully not sticks. That would be not fun. Okay, let's move carb stuff here for now. Now let's look at airbox stuff. What do we have? Oh.
There you go.
Ooh, yee.
No, it's perfectly fine.
Nailed it. Okay. We'll use this. We are going to use this as our template.
Make sure you spew the stickers everywhere.
It's not perfect, but it's pretty good. And it needs to be oiled, I know that, but I don't want to make a mess right now, so I'm not going to oil it.
Craig will oil it when he gets to it.
Oil it when I feel like it.
Yeah, tell him, Craig.
I just did. Okay, so then next step is we need heat gun. Okay, so now we need to make the rubber manifold, air boot. It's going into the, from the airbox to the carburetor. We got to make that fit. See how that really softens up now?
Just got to hit it with some degrees.
Some Celsius, Fahrenheits. This goes on there. So the battery is just kind of there for now. We're going to want the carburetor on. Set this into here. Let's get this situated. It's looking pretty good. You know it, Dan? Okay, now I know this needs oiled, but for now, it is fine. Boy, it doesn't take much scrubbing to clean this thing off nice.
Is cleaning it off nice going to help it run?
Doesn't your car drive better after you wash it?
Craig, we want to hear this thing fire up.
Oh, is that what you were waiting for?
Yeah, that's what I've been waiting for. I saw this airbox go in.
Okay, we have gas. Let's turn the gas on. Please don't run out of the carburetor. Okay, so far so good. Okay, so we have gas, we have key, and we know we have spark. Oh, let's move this. You know what, Dan? This really kind of bugs me.
What?
Maybe we should get this fixed before we start it.
Why don't you get the bike started?
I feel like we need to have this fixed first.
Oh, okay.
I'll be back. Dan, why does everything I own not work when we need it to work?
It's just the way it is.
It shouldn't be that way, my friend. It should not be that way.
It's just the way it is.
Okay, well, this won't take but a year and a half. I don't have that kind of patience in me. Time for another plan. If I pull the petcock, I think I can have a controlled dump, unlike what happened this morning. That was a poo-poo joke.
There we go. Yeah. Ooh, minimal damage.
Okay, that's definitely the most inefficient way to get it out of the tank, but here we are. Now we rinse. Am I crazy? Or did this stuff come out? Look at this.
I was about to ask if like chunks came out.
Look, all that came out of the tank.
Came out of it. Dang.
There's more. I didn't realize there was a little strainer in here. Let's try to pull that out. Man, I hope we get the comments section going. Hope a lot of people remember these old Harleys, these old AMF Harleys and the two-stroke Harleys from the, did they make some in the 60s? Maybe it was just in the 70s here with these bikes. Yeah, some pretty neat stuff. It's history. Some people are like, oh, I hate the AMF years. Other people say, well, they saved Harley. Both valid points. But yeah, I would see that maybe a lot of people out there watching this had one of these bikes. Or somebody they know had one of these bikes. Fantabulous. All right. We're going to get this out, and when we come back, we're going to have a clean tank. Dan.
Greg.
They got the seat fixed up for us.
Oh, nice.
Check that out, man.
Woo! Woo!
They did a fantastic bang-up job there. Anywho, that'll make it run better. Let's see, what should we do? Put on the tank. The tank has been soaking in evaporust for a night or so, and I've been cleaning it out every couple hours, shaking it with some stuff in it, dumping. Here's what I got, Dan, look at this. This is all out of the tank. So that's the old liner. Right now I got it as clean as I can get it. It is a whole lot better than it was. None of that stuff is flaking off anymore. So what we got to do is put the petcock back on. That is cleaned out and working as well. The reserve was all clogged up, but that's all taken care of now. The vent is venting on the gas cap. What else do we need to do? Let's get this thing back in there. Oh, tank on. There we go. Oh, we got to pull this air box, Dan. Did I tell you that?
Oh my gosh, Craig.
Yeah, I need to attach everything as a unit. Pop this off. So that's going to go through there.
Well, Greg's putting gloves on.
I know.
It's getting serious. Should I be wearing a mask?
For what?
I don't know, because you're wearing gloves. Like if Greg's putting gloves on, the normal person should probably be wearing a hazmat suit.
I just didn't want to get all oily.
Oh.
It's not even safety related.
He just doesn't want to get his hands wet.
It's not even safety related. Now we put this back on.
Yay!
And I think this time we use a little Lockomatite. Okay. Fit back in there nicely. So I was hoping that bolt was long enough that I'd put a nut here, but it's not. So I need like a recessed nut to go into here. Thumb screw or something. I didn't see anything in the box that looked like thumb screw. Okay. All right, Dan.
All right, Greg.
You know what time it is?
Time to slap that bad boy on there.
Schlappa-lappa-ding-dong. Let's get a bit of fuel line. Seat.
Yeah. Slap that seat on there.
There it is. That's how you put a Harley seat on and slap it around a bit.
Slap it into submission.
Yeah, give it the old slapperoo. Let's get a little fuel in here. See if we can get this thing to fire.
Yeah.
What do you think, Dan?
Get it in there. Fire it up.
Fire it up, fire it up. All right.
Ride it around.
Okay.
Do a wheelie.
Okay. That's fuel. Gas cap's on. Let's turn this fuel on and see how many leaks we have. Oh, come on. No whammies. No whammies. Okay.
Are you genuinely surprised that there's no leaks?
A little. Let's make sure we're getting fuel.
AMF Harley, not a Harley.
It's true.
Come on, you think AMF's bowling pins leak? They know better.
Dude, AMF bowling pins are so good and so smart that when I roll a ball to them, they all move. Okay, and one other thing before we run it, just want to double check the oil. It's a little low, so I'm going to top it off a little. So there's a check plug right here. So I pulled the check plug, bike standing upright, and we're just going to put some oil in until it comes out. All right, I can see it starting to form at the threads. Awesome. Let's get this thing fired up. Fuel's on. Let's turn that enrichener on. Okay, and we should have fuel down to the carburetor. Kill switch. Hey, yeah, there is a kill switch, and that's on. Key, light, air cleaner, fuel, carb. All right, here we go. How many kicks, Dan?
5.
Okay, I had 4 in my mind.
Wow.
Okay, I'm
Close
gonna give
race
it a,
there, Craig.
I'm gonna give it a primer too. I'm just
Can't
gonna
wait for us both to be horribly wrong.
Whoa.
What?
I feel a little kick back there.
No way! No way!
Kick!
No way!
And it's idling. It's not even smoking that bad.
It's still smoking.
No way.
Did you shut it off?
No, it shut off. But still, dude. Dude, there is no better smell in this world than a two-stroke after it's been sitting in a shed or a garage for 20, 30 years. Hold on here, let's do that again. Oh, we forgot the high five. Hey! Returns to idle nicely so we don't have any big major air leaks. I'm in first gear. Oh yeah! Oh yeah, buddy!
Oh my God.
Oh yeah!
Rides.
Seems to run pretty good there in first. Holy moly, man, this thing. Wow. That ran a lot better right off the hop than I thought it would. Man, that makes me happy. Whew! See if this thing will take me up and down the road a little bit, Dan. Do I need choke or will it start?
Nope, it just goes.
Little kick.
It just goes. Ring a ding 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 a ring a ding a ding a ding a ding a ding.
This thing is running incredible. The brakes work. It's fired up with one easy kick. Transmission is working flawlessly. It's running out really good. I like this thing.
Ring ding a ding a ding a ding a ding. Very pleased with yourself, Craig.
Wow. That is a cool bike. Whew. Man, what a bike.
Do you like the AMFs yet, Craig?
Yeah, I do. I like all motorcycles. I never understand this whole like, oh, it's a Harley, it's junk, or it's Japanese, it's junk, blah, blah, blah. Dude, motorcycles are cool, man. I like them all. I don't care where they come from. I think they're all neat. Anyway, I got a couple little things here I need to wrap up before giving this bike back, but well, there you go, guys. This thing got dug out and we got it running really good right now, and I'm happy with it. I really like it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Dan's gonna put a video here. Check him out. I know you're gonna love him. Have a great weekend. Thanks for watching.